What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Wanted to talk to you about our friends over at Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. This app is really easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use the promo code PFF and download the app now. It's true.
Here we go. This is it. Showtime right now.
Do we think it's Shedeur Sanders?
No, they didn't do it.
I don't.
They didn't do it?
No, they didn't do it.
What?
You're getting it before me.
You're getting it before us. Calm down over there.
Calm down over there. Are you on better
You got to
Wi-Fi
look at
than
the
we are?
official feed.
I told you.
You got to look at the official feed here.
I told you he was the player.
He is a great player. There's not often that a guy like Shedeur Sanders falls into your lap and they pass him.
Who did they take?
Derrick Harmon. Sorry, Derrick Harmon.
God, jeez. All right. Yeah, guys out here having this is like the divided line here. You're having your own conversation over here with the draft show.
Chris and I are just going over
Can I please announce who the pick is?
But you know who it was? The talk was that they had to start looking for the replacement for Cameron Hayward.
Yeah.
And he is Cameron Hayward.
How are they going to score?
Who cares? Nobody cares. It's Pittsburgh. They don't care. They don't care. What do you keep it close to the fourth quarter?
Every
they
game
won't
is
run out of
13
beer.
to 10.
They don't
I
care.
knew- I
They don't
knew-
Big
care.
Ten football at its best right here, baby.
They don't care.
I hate this, though. I really would take Shedeur Sanders. Not that
I would, me with that. I mean, that's all. But now I just go, well, you traded your second-round pick for DK Metcalf. What are you going to do? Is it Mason Rudolph?
Mason Rudolph
Is it going to
right
be
now.
Kirk Cousins? Is that what
No,
we're
it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
When?
At some point.
Maybe.
A week before the season?
That's what I said before. What was it on the final mock draft show that we did? I was like, I'm not convinced that they take any quarterback here at 21. I thought if Shedeur Sanders got to 21, they would take it. But I said I think Pittsburgh is very comfortable taking their defensive tackle of the future to take over for Cam Hayward and then just figuring it out with Aaron Rodgers.
And the quarterback draft is not over. I'm just telling you, in Pittsburgh, think about where we're talking about. In Pittsburgh, and I've made this case before, but Jalen Milroe could be sitting around in round 2 in this spot, and so could Tyler Shuck out of Louisville, who looks like Ben Roethlisberger when he's standing in the pocket back there. He's not as tough as that. But, I mean, this draft is not over at the quarterback position for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
Well, how are they? They don't have a second-round pick, right?
They don't.
They gave it away for
They got a
Metcalf.
third. It's a third.
It's a third.
Can they
Will
sign
Howard,
Aaron
baby.
Rodgers
Will
and
Howard.
trade
We
him?
need
Will
quite a slide
Howard.
from Shedeur
Will
Sanders.
Howard.
Cobb
Believe.
Ward, I mean,
Will Howard.
I'll take it.
I look at it right now. I think in my head now, from some of the rumors we heard earlier this week, that I go, is Pittsburgh's starting quarterback going to be Kirk Cousins? Is that where we're going?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think they're perfectly comfortable walking in the door with Mason Rudolph.
Hey, listen, if they tank and get Arch next year, I will not complain. So, that's not. Well, listen, Derrick Harmon, though, great player. Hey, the most pressures in the nation at D-tackle this past year. 55 pressures. Next closest D-tackle had 44 pressures. So, he was fantastic. I don't know who was second most. I should have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah, sorry.
You were just very confident. I thought you had it up there, so I
But
was very curious.
he and Mason Graham, though.
I was hoping that it was Omar Norman Lot propaganda.
No,
but
it
go
wasn't,
ahead.
unfortunately.
I mean, this is wild for the quarterback class in Shedeur.
It is.
Think about where we were with Shedeur when the season ended, and where we are right now. Because now, what happens?
I'm still where we were when the season ended. I don't know why he didn't just go. I don't get. He might just naturally get to 33. What if? I mean,
Cleveland gets
the Browns or the Giants might just get a shot at him. They might not even have
what
it.
I'm
That's
saying.
absolutely possible from the beginning of the day.
I don't get.
Or they could trade up 4 or 5 picks and take them at the end of the first round.
Sure. I just don't get it for Pittsburgh.
When we were at the Combine, we talked about this when we did the live stream shows and when we did the post-Combine mock draft and everything. I said I could not find anybody, and I talked to a lot of people at the Combine, people who cover teams, right? People who have sources within organizations. I couldn't find anybody who talked about Shedeur Sanders with conviction as a first-round pick. I didn't really find anybody that did that. Now, that wasn't to say, and I said that when we were on the live show. I'm not saying that means he's for sure not going to be a first-round pick, but it makes me a hell of a lot less confident that he is going to be. And so as we get closer to the draft, we call it, smoke screen season. Things are going up and down. And I often kind of go back to what we hear at the Combine. And I do feel as though there are a lot of substantial things that we learn when we're at the Combine. Mm-hmm. And though things certainly change when it comes to trading up, trading down, things like that, I don't know how much player assessment changes from that point on. Needs change with free agency. But again, that is how I felt when we were in Indianapolis, is that I was not convinced that Shedeur Sanders was going to be a first-round pick.
Well, if he wants to fall all the way to the Jets at 42, be my guest. I'm not against that either.
I know you're not.
You already know I'm not. I mean, I just even more than the Shedeur part of it, the Steelers, there's no way they can be comfortable with where they're at right now, because now they don't have a shot. To me, unless they trade the rest of their draft, they don't have a shot at even Milroe or Dart if they want to. They don't pick till 83. Unless the league just thinks this class is that awful and those guys are falling to 83, which...
Would Aaron Rodgers have said, look, I'm not signing until I see you not pick a quarterback in the first round?
Probably.
I think there's rumors that Kirk Cousins said that too, that he wants a guaranteed starting job.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Kirk, does he have a no trade? He got a no trade on the deal?
I think they've got apparently they were wanting some team to pay off $20 million of the contract if they were to make the deal. So they would be on the hook for 20 of it.
He does have a no trade clause.
He does have a no trade clause.
So he's got to give the okay on any trade that happens.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. That is very interesting, because I'm sure that's part of his stipulation. He's like, you can trade me to a team, but I'll tell the team that I'm not going to play for them if they have a rookie quarterback. Aaron Rodgers could have very well been the same thing for them.